So the reason I'm trying to get the flesh in now, I'm going to go ahead and start getting the coloring of skin. That way I know where skin is, so that when I start doing highlights, I can definitely like cover over the stuff that's not supposed to be covered, and so forth. Let's go ahead and get this going. Preston! Hey, yeah, it's an onion. Um, I'm working on an onion in more ways than one. I wish I could get this to focus a little bit better and zoom. Well, let's see if I can get it to zoom in. DM There's configure. Come on, give me that configuration video. Zoomer in. It's not wanting to zoom in. I don't know what's going on with it. How are you doing today, Tristan? Having a good night today? You're still in chat. Why am I having internet issues? Okay, I'm now down to this. Some sort of greenish blue. And then I need to get my highlights out for the silvers and the grays. And some yellows. Oh, come on. Oh shit, that's supposed to be white. God damn it. Okay. Okay, that's got that blue covered up that needed to be covered. Okay. I don't know why my internet's acting up, but it is. Come on, feet, feet, feet. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I gotta make a, oh, wait. Before I get there, I just remembered something else. It's gonna be blue. Okay, so now I need to make a silvery gray. Go back with some greens. White. And black. Go with a brighter red. And if my player doesn't like this, I'll easily... This is one of those things, I'm doing this out of kindness. I don't have to paint miniature and wall. But yeah, there we go. I'm trying to be courteous and nice and paint when I can for them. And when I can't, you know, whatever they get, they get. If he doesn't like it, then, like, I'll print him a new one, or he can pay for them to have it professionally painted or whatever. But this is definitely one of those, like, this is a harder miniature to paint than some of the others that I've dealt with. So now I'm doing touch up and stuff like that, and that is touch up is just constant changing from one color to the next to get, and it is the lightest dabs on things just to remove like where I've accidentally over touched paint or something like that. So, okay, we're about to have our onion, which is the name of that character, finished. I definitely want to go back and do some more to this. Probably. Um, okay, last thing that I'm doing for Onion. He supposedly has these bright blue eyes. I'm gonna go with a sky blue. I was debating a pale blue. Um, let's see if I've got that, like, if that reference picture pops up. Yeah, see, and in that one, he's got the same blue as, like, the color that's on his, outfit, and I don't like that. I want him to pop better. So what I'm thinking of doing is, making them a, like a, I think I'm going to go with pale blue. They're so close to each other. I think I'm going to go with a pale blue. Because what I went for his, yeah, you can tell a difference there. I went for this, it's called Ocean Green. We're going to go for pale blue for the eyes. Yeah. I mean, very, very, very little since I'm just doing eyes. Okay, here goes. Get those pale blue eyes in there. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I put too much in there. Okay, we're gonna let him dry. He is not to my perfection. I'm very upset with. I don't know what happened, but there are things that just do not sit well with me on this, and I don't know if it's the fact that I'm not used to doing all those super light colors. I'm going to take pictures of him in a minute and post him on Discord. But he is. I can't do any more to him. He's upsetting me. The longer that I sit at him, I'm gonna have to take a break from him and go from there. Core Master, thank you about that. The miniature, I actually painted them. So this one I'm painting, I actually 3D modeled it. Somebody else 3D modeled it, and I printed it. And I'm just attempting to make the reference photos match what I'm doing for my character, for my player. I'm the DM for D&D game, and this is we're attempting to make his miniature for him. All the other players have their miniatures made. He is a newer player for me, and I'm just trying to get his finished so that we can have everybody has a character that's on the map that represents their actual player or their character. So he does not have. My hands have gotten more over the years. Have started to get less and less steady. But my hands are 100 times better than his, which is why he was like, I want you to paint it." And like I said, I'm not 100% happy with what I've got. Oh, you have been watching my games. Nice. I'm not 100% happy with what I've done here. But we'll see what he thinks about it. As long as he's happy, I don't really care. If he's not, we'll see what we can do. I can't remember, Ore Master. Are you one of the people that's local to me? Because there's somebody that is friends with one of my players that has been watching, and I offered for her, for my player. My player's a female that they are friends with. I've offered for anybody that's local. I wouldn't mind having another person play. Just so that we have enough people in case something happens and somebody misses. We're not like super detrimental on stuff like that. You live in NY? Okay, so no, you're not the local person. As I said, there's so many people that have started watching, and they only watch the D&D stuff. And then I've got other people that only watch my video game stuff, that it makes it hard for me to keep up with who's who anymore. And then I've got a lot of lurkers. A lot of lurkers. And I love my lurkers to death. They're wonderful. But it makes it hard, like I said, it makes it hard to remember who's who. Because a lot of the D&D people that watch the D&D streams are lurkers. They're there, but they don't say anything, which is fine. What I just did there, I started off with a black coat on the base. It's gonna be hard. I don't know why this camera is not focusing on it today. But I started off with a black coat on this base, and then I took you start watching from Sea of Thieves. Okay. And then I put a gray coat on top of it, and then I just used my finger to like pull off most of the gray. To where the gray, it becomes like a pebble, because it's got a pebble-like substance. on it, it makes it to where it looks like pebbles. So you'll see the black and the gray there together. Like I said, what I really like doing when I'm done with these is I like giving them like a black wash or a brown wash so that they look rustic and whatnot. But due to the fact that this miniature is so much white, if I attempted to black wash or brown wash this, it would instantly kill all that paint. And it makes it hard. Yeah, it's supposed to be rocks. Actually, I think he said it was coins on the like that was there. They listed it as coins, but it looks like I've used that same. I think this one, because this miniature was made on the same program, and this one I think I used coins as well for rocks, because you can do stuff like that just to like get your. Because they don't have exactly what you want most of the time. Okay, I need a lighter flesh tone, which is that. Okay, I'm gonna go with this for her shirt. So I've done the miniature that I absolutely had to have done by Thursday. Now I'm just goofing off. And I'm not as worried about this miniature. Okay, yeah. See, that's and the other problem is like I said, I'm the one that's 3D printing these. So like when we're using the programs that I have available to me, sometimes you don't always get what you want out of it. For making the miniatures, because I'm not so good at 3D model. Like I can do some manipulation of a 3D model, but I am horrible at it. To like, I can't make a full 3D model. I can take something that's already been made and I can manipulate it, but I can't make one from scratch. So what I do is I have a couple of programs that I use, and I take textures from those and make the models. And that's the problem. Or I use Hero Forge, which that's one of the you can use. They're just online, and a lot of these I think are actually Hero Forge. And what that allows me to do with the Hero Forge stuff is I can tell my players, hey, go onto Hero Forge, make your mini. You pay like $3. You get, might be $10 now. You get your STL file, and I'll print it. And part of me printing it, what that allows us to do is that allows me to also take that same miniature later, or that same STL file, and we want to make your character invisible, so I use clear filament to print your miniature a second time. And if we were to ask another company to print those, just asking them to do a clear filament is another like $20 to $30 print. Whereas I can print it for a couple of bucks and we're good. Oh, nice. The pewter, oh man. Handcrafted molds with pewter are beautiful miniatures. But that is a lot of time, and that is something I never learned. I spend more time, and I just don't have the time to do it as much as I would love to learn something like that. I don't have the time to learn it for the fact that I do have, like, my D&D games that I gotta set up. So I gotta prep for D&D. I gotta make miniatures. I've got to... I like painting the miniatures so that they look better than just a standard everyday mini. Like a... Because, let's see here, do I have one that's not... something that's not painted? So, like, this is, like, the type of filament I use. So, it's one of those, like, all it is like a silver... Which isn't bad for a miniature when you start off, but... going from that to something that has, like, high detail... They already have high detail, but taking that detail and just making it pop. High school, man, yeah. Things that you could do when you were younger. What time we got? Oh, I hate to do this, especially since you've started talking and whatnot, but it is time for me to go pick up my girlfriend from work, because that's what that was. Yep. She's calling a second time. So, without further ado, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. Thank you guys so much for your time and everything else. We'll be back with more miniature painting or games or whatnot. Tonight we will be doing some gaming later. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace.